Hi everybody, my name's Shana. We are going to do a 15-minute super short but super challenging lower body strength workout using the suspension trainer and your TRX mini bands. So let's get started with a brief warm-up. Then we have 3 different rounds of 4 progressive sets of some lower body exercises, and then we'll cool it down and stretch. Let's do it. So we're gonna start with our squat row combo. My straps are at mid-length. I'm gonna stand facing the anchor point, lean back, let's loosen up those hips, drop the bucket down, squat, plank, row, and plank, alternating those 2 movements. Nice deep bend as low as your knees will let you go, stretching out the hips, moving the knees. Perfect posture by engaging behind your shoulder blades, squeezing the buns. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. TRX single leg hip hinges. Straps stay at mid-length, stand facing, press down really hard, center your right foot, hinge forward, get a nice stretch, and return. I'm really feeling that stretch in my hamstrings as I press down into those handles, keeping my shoulders down and back out of my ears. You decide your range of motion, but make sure you can keep a straight line from your ears to your shoulders to your hips to that back heel. 3, 2, and 1, switch sides. Let's move the hips on the left side. Just get a nice range of motion. We're gonna go into a very similar motion with the bands in just a second here. Another 20 seconds on this side, keeping those right toes pointed straight down toward the floor. Your hips should be parallel with the floor. That's what I mean when I say square out your hips. And you're actively pressing down in those handles to turn your core muscles on for this short but fun workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Single leg Romanian deadlift using your mini bands. So I'm gonna have you grab on. I'm gonna use my medium mini band, but we're going to see this exercise 4 times, so you're welcome to upgrade if you'd like. I am going to step on my mini band with my right foot and hold my mini band with my left hand and stand up. You want to make sure you keep a nice neutral spine. We're going to challenge your balance a little bit too. We're going to hinge forward, keeping tension on the band, squeeze your bum, and pull it back up. Here we go for 30 seconds. I'm going to hinge forward. I have a slight bend in my right knee and come back up. And again, the range of motion is up to you, but I want to make sure you're keeping this slight curve in your lower back. If I put my other hand around my spine, I can feel these 2 bumps protecting my spine. Those are your back muscles. If you're rounding your back, those bumps disappear. Oh, there goes my balance from rounding my back. I'm actively grounding my right foot into the floor. 30 seconds, shake it out. We have this longer rest break because we're focusing on strength today. So I really want you to choose a band that challenges your strength. So we're gonna shake it out. I'm gonna put my left foot into the mini band right under the ball of my foot so I can really ground it, and grab the mini band with my right hand. The reason why I'm doing opposite hand and foot is so my core has to engage a little more. Nice strong plank, grounding my left foot. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect posture. I hinge and I pull. I'll move away from that strap there. Hinge, nice stretch, drive it up. Very similar to that warm-up exercise we were just doing. I have a slight bend in my left knee, but the main focus is really pressing my left hip back, feeling a stretch in the hamstrings and coming back up. Range of motion is going to vary for everybody, depending on how much mobility you have in those hamstrings. 2, and 1. All right, we're doing the same thing again. If you feel like you can upgrade, let's grab a thicker band. So look at this. I'm feeling pretty tough today. I'm gonna use my TRX heavy mini band. So I'm gonna grab on it with my left hand. I'm gonna place the ball of my right foot in this band and stand up tall. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And if you're super tough, you can actually double up some of these bands too. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna hinge, squeeze my bum. Oh, there's a difference. I'm also keeping my left shoulder blade engaged in my back pocket. A bit of a stretch, feel that in the hamstrings, and then recoil and drive it back up. Stretch and contract, keeping your left shoulder blade in your back pocket, keeping your right foot grounded. Notice how I'm also trying not to set down my left foot. I'm really challenging my balance with this as well. But if you need to set it down, go for it. 1 more. Oh, all right, 30 seconds off. You feel the burning. All right, I'm gonna hold my mini band in my right hand. I'm gonna place my left foot through it and ground that mini band. And then I'll stand up tall. Really press that foot into the ground. Perfect posture, shoulders down and back. Squeezing, bracing, find my balance. All right, you guys ready? We're going in 5. Nice flat back. 3, 2, and 1. Hinge forward, squeeze, pull straight back up. I'm really squeezing the bum on this side and driving my hips forward, my left hips forward as I come up to complete that hinge. Just a little bit of a bend in the left knee because most of the movement is coming from my hip. This is a very hip dominant exercise. Unlike a squat, which is much more knee dominant. We want to see a lot more bending in your squat. 2, 1, you survived. All right, we can't have a TRX band workout without doing these. Your TRX banded hip presses, I'm gonna grab my medium band here, put it just above my knees. Your straps are gonna be at mid-calf length. Oh yes, we have 4 sets of these. Ground facing the anchor point, pop your heels in both foot cradles. Knees are bent. If you're at a door anchor, your feet are hovering just in front of the door. You're keeping tension on the band. My thighs are perpendicular to the floor. Squeezing the buns, here we go. We've got 30 seconds. Push down to lift up. I'm driving my hips up so there's a straight line from my knees to my hips to my shoulders. I'm really squeezing the buns and driving those hips all the way up. I'm gonna check my heel placement here. Push and drive, keeping tension on that band to make those buns do some work. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We get a little bit of a break here. Nice job. Make sure everything's laid out. And stretch. I'm gonna enjoy this little rest break. I like letting my legs hang in the foot cradles and stretch. Hey, if you didn't notice that band much, feel free to grab a thicker band. I'm all good with my medium band here, but you're welcome to upgrade if you'd like. Let's bend those knees. Here, 90 here, head and shoulders down, tension on the band. 2, and 1. Squeeze the buns, push down, lift, and tap. Toes are back towards my shins. I'm pressing down equally with both heels. Pushing down to drive it up. Big squeeze, little tap on the ground. Still fighting to keep that tension in the band. Straight line, knees, hips, and shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, stretch it out again. Nice job, gang. Oh. Relax a little bit and let them hang dangle. If you want to add challenge, of course, you can grab a thicker mini band. You can also pick your arms up off the ground for a little less stability. I'm gonna give that a shot this time. As you can see how much I love this exercise. I've been doing this for 12 years and this exercise has not gotten easier, guys. 1, here we go. Push and drive and tap. I'm driving those heels straight down and driving the bum straight up. Now without my hands on the ground, I have less stability, so I have to work harder through here to keep everything under control. You can see I'm wiggling a little bit now. Push and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, we have 1 more set, you guys. So again, you have the option of switching out to a thicker mini band, picking those arms up if you haven't already, or just trying to survive this 4th set. But then we're done with these TRX hip presses for this workout. Can't say you're not gonna see them again in my workouts, but we're done with it today. All right, ready, gang? Bend those knees, head and shoulders down. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Now again, if you're on a door anchor, that's actually a really neat benefit for this one, because you want to hover your feet right in front of the door, but not let your feet touch the door. If those feet touch the door, that means you're cheating and donkey kicking those legs out. Hey guys, you still have tension on the band, or are you letting your knees buckle in? Because that's cheating. Keep tension on the band so you're firing here and here. All of those muscles of the hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, those are rough. All right, band forward, side, back kicks. I'm gonna start with my lightest band. Woo! Try walking after that one. And place it around my ankles. We can upgrade for the next round if you want to. This one is another balance exercise. You're gonna use the suspension trainer just to hold on to. I'm going to kick forward, inside, and back, focusing on this right hip. You ready, guys? So forward, keep tension in the band, side, and back. So we're working all different angles of the hip. And it should already be screaming from those first 2 exercises. I have a slight bend in my left knee. And I'm working as much of a range of motion as I can. And again, keeping constant tension on this band so that I'm not resting between sides. All right, 30 seconds, shake it out. You'll also notice that left hip is working as your right leg is moving just to keep some stability. So you should feel a lot of burning there. And do the same thing on the other side in 20 seconds. And then we'll do this all over again. Then we'll stretch and you're done, yeah. All right, let's balance on your right foot. Use this for balance as well. Perfect posture, really ground the right foot. Forward, side, and back. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Kicking forward, side, and back. Squeezing the buns. As much range of motion as you can handle. Perfectly tall posture. Really feel it in all different parts of your hip. And this grounded leg. Your right leg is probably a little angry too right now because it just did a lot of work. All right, we have to do those again. If you want to upgrade, give it a shot. You can also increase your range of motion too, is another way to make this exercise a little more challenging. But this is it, guys. We have 30 seconds on each side. We're going to do a couple stretches, and you can consider your lower body blasted for the day. And those hips are so much stronger. Your knees are stabilized. Your back is stabilized. You're doing great. All right, we're going in 5. Right leg again. 2 and 1. I'm going forward. Side. Yeah, this is definitely a step up in bands. Notice how my whole upper body, for the most part, is stable. I'm keeping my chest up, and I'm just hinging at the hips. It's really hard to not cheat on this one. You want to keep that tension on the band between each one. I'm going to 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Trying to relax shoulders. 2 and 1. 30 seconds. And I know it seems kind of silly to wait a full 30 seconds because you're switching sides, but remember both hips are involved in this exercise. The one that's planted is still resisting all that pulling and tugging that the other one is doing. All right, here's our last set of the day before we do some stretches, and then you're done. This awesome, short, sweet lower body workout. Let's balance on your right foot. Forward, side, and back with your left leg. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, forward. Side, squeeze, alternate, each one. Big range of motion, but keep tension on that band. Nice, strong, tall posture, tight core, upper body stable. 15 seconds left of this. Oh boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get out of there. Good. Now set those bands aside. We'll do your seated figure 4 stretch. Have a seat facing your anchor point. Scoot way back. Left leg straight, right ankle over the left knee. Bend the left knee up. Gently push your right knee away from you and lift your chest up toward the anchor. Shoulders are down. You can even lift up the toes. Oh, can we feel those hips? Now, even though it was a really short workout, this is a good one to do on a regular basis. If you have knee issues, if you have back issues, because the strength we just gained in the hamstrings and the hips are so important, especially for you gals. Females are at so much higher risk for ACL injuries. So this is a really short, awesome one for anybody to throw into your training plan whenever you get a chance. Other side, straighten out your right leg. Left ankle over, chest is up. Lift up the toes on your right side. And gently lift your chest up toward the anchor. Relax your neck. Let your head float off your shoulders. Inhales and exhales. If you want to hold this longer, go for it. But give yourselves a hand. Nice job today. I can't wait to see you again for some more awesome TRX workouts. Have a great rest of your day.